Netflix's 2025 action lineup has been absolutely incredible. From intense fight scenes to gripping storylines, this year absolutely delivered. Join us in counting down the top 10 best Netflix action TV series of 2025. Let's get into it. Squid Game Season 3. The final chapter of Squid Game, created by Hwang Dong-hyuk, promises to be an unforgettable showdown. Season 3 picks up after the shocking twist at the end of Season 2, with Seong Gi-hoon and the frontman facing off in one last game. The show's signature style remains intact. Vibrant colors, eerie music, and the unsettling contrast between innocent games and brutal survival. Netflix has spared no expense, with production budgets rivaling Season 1, ensuring a visually stunning and emotionally charged experience. The series will once again dive into deep themes. Season 1 exposed the harsh realities of capitalism, while Season 3 appears ready to explore the consequences of rebellion and the widening divide between rich and poor. Whether you're a longtime K-drama fan or just jumping in, this season delivers intense action, emotional weight, and a powerful conclusion to the phenomenon that is Squid Game. At number 9, we have the Gringo Hunters. Set in the sun-soaked, danger-filled streets of Mexico City, this series follows a crew of bounty hunters who specialize in tracking down American criminals hiding south of the border. What makes the Gringo Hunters special is its authenticity. The show doesn't romanticize the violence or glorify the lifestyle. Instead, it gives us gritty, realistic action with characters you actually care about. The main crew has this incredible chemistry that makes every stakeout, every chase scene, and every close call feel personal. You can expect intense motorcycle pursuits through crowded markets, rooftop gunfights with stunning cityscape backdrops. The Gringo Hunters made the list for its fresh perspective on action. We don't often see the story from Mexican law enforcement's shoes. If you love real-world thrillers and cross-border drama, this one's a must-watch.
If I don't step up and fight right now, then I don't see a future where I get stronger!
At number 8, we have Sakamoto Days. This anime adaptation absolutely dominated the first quarter of 2025. Adapted from a beloved manga, Sakamoto Days introduces us to Taro Sakamoto, once a legendary hitman feared by all. Now he's a happily married, overweight store owner with a strict rule: no killing. But when his past comes knocking, Sakamoto must protect his family and his peaceful life using only his formidable skills, without breaking his vow. The action choreography is absolutely insane. We're talking John Wick-level creativity, but with this incredible Japanese flair that makes every fight sequence feel like poetry in motion. But it's not just mindless action. There's real heart to this story about family, redemption, and what happens when you try to leave a violent life behind. If you're a fan of anime, martial arts, or just a truly original story, Sakamoto Days is a must-see. It's a fresh take on the retired assassin trope, delivering both laughs and jaw-dropping action.
This runs deeper than you realize.
At number 7, The Night Agent is back with Season 2. Peter Sutherland, the low-level FBI agent who uncovered a vast conspiracy at the highest levels of the U.S. government, returns for a second season. Now a full-fledged night agent, Peter is thrust into a new global conspiracy, facing new threats and even more personal stakes as he tries to protect the country. Season 2 expands the scope, taking Peter beyond Washington, D.C. and into a world of international espionage. Expect the same high-octane thrills and political intrigue. If you love the first season's nonstop action and twists, or if you're a fan of spy thrillers like 24 or Jack Ryan, The Night Agent Season 2 is a must-watch.
Someone who's now showing his true colors.
At one of the most electrifying martial arts series to stream in 2025, combining gritty realism, emotional depth, and breathtaking choreography into a street-level superhero saga that redefined action television. Set in the shadowy alleys and courtrooms of Hell's Kitchen, New York City, the show follows Matt Murdock, a blind lawyer whose heightened senses allow him to see the world through sound, vibration, and touch. By day, he fights injustice in the courtroom. By night, he becomes Daredevil, a masked vigilante trained in martial arts by the enigmatic ninja master Stick, and driven by a relentless pursuit of justice. The show is set in a contemporary post-2010s urban landscape, but its tone evokes noir thrillers and classic crime dramas. It explores themes of justice versus vengeance, faith versus doubt, and identity versus legacy, all through the lens of martial arts as both weapon and philosophy. Originally released on Netflix, Daredevil is now available to stream on Disney+, with all 39 episodes ready for a binge-worthy dive into one of the most grounded and emotionally resonant martial arts series of the decade.
Get ready for an intricate web of gods, nightmares, and human struggles, ensuring that this next chapter is as mesmerizing as the first. Noir action series that promises intense thrills and a compelling revenge plot. The story follows a former underworld figure who returns after 11 years to uncover the truth behind the mysterious death of his brother. The series follows his violent journey through the criminal underbelly as he hunts down everyone involved in his brother's death. This series embodies the underdog, vigilante justice narrative with a protagonist driven by personal loss to dismantle a corrupt system. What makes Mercy for None exceptional is how it explores the cost of violence on family bonds, with choreography that emphasizes brutality over beauty. This isn't stylized violence. It's raw, consequence-heavy combat that leaves permanent scars. The wait is almost over. Stranger Things is returning for its highly anticipated 5th and final season, set to premiere on Netflix in the fall of 2025. As one of the most beloved sci-fi series of the past decade, the show's final chapter promises to deliver an epic conclusion to the Hawkins gang's journey, packed with high-stakes action, emotional payoffs, and long-awaited answers. Vecna, the terrifying villain introduced last season, is stronger than ever, setting the stage for the ultimate showdown. The Hawkins crew, led by Eleven, Mike, Will, Dustin, Lucas, and Max, must unite one last time to stop the destruction and finally put an end to the horrors that have haunted them since the beginning. With only 8 episodes, Season 5 will be the shortest season of the series, but the Duffer Brothers have promised that several episodes will have runtimes similar to full-length movies, ensuring a cinematic experience for the grand finale. The show's signature 1980s nostalgia, thrilling action sequences, and character-driven storytelling will all be at their peak as Stranger Things takes its final bow. At number 2, we have American Primeval. From the creator of Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan, comes American Primeval, a 6-episode limited series that plunges into the brutal, untamed world of the American West. It follows a diverse group of characters, each fighting for survival and a future in a land where law is scarce and danger lurks at every turn. Prepare for visceral shootouts, hand-to-hand combat, and a raw portrayal of survival in the 19th century. The series explores themes of ambition, loyalty, and the relentless struggle against nature and man. If you're a fan of westerns, historical dramas, or simply appreciate exceptionally well-crafted, intense action, American Primeval is a must-see. It's an unflinching look at a pivotal time.
この運命は俺が受け取る。
Wait, fans get the payoff. Arisu and Usagi return for one last game in a high-stakes, deadly survival thriller. The couple had escaped the borderland world at the end of Season 2 and settled into married life, but now Usagi mysteriously vanishes, and Arisu must follow clues back into the dystopian borderland to save her. This series stands out worldwide for its inventive, life-or-death game scenarios and emotional depth. If you've seen it before, you know the adrenaline rush and stunning visuals. If not, it's one of Netflix's big action hits from Japan. The story explores life, death, and the boundary between the two in an expanded and more intense game environment. With top-notch choreography and a pulse-pounding premise, Alice in Borderland S3 is a must binge. Don't miss it when it launches late September.